What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm really excited about this one. I got another action figure review for you guys. This time it's on the Super 7 Ultimate figures, and of course this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the second wave, so now we have Leonardo, which is really awesome. And of course here is the packaging. Looks really cool. I love how they do this kind of sleeve box for their ultimate figures. It looks really dope. I really love the design here in the front. And of course, like I said, this is Leonardo. I'm a huge turtle fan, and I do have Raphael. I'll pull him out once I get all the figures out and the accessories. And I'll bring out Raphael, do a little comparison. My main goal is to collect all 4 turtles, so I think the next one will be Michelangelo, and then the last one is Donatello, and then we'll go from, I don't know what's gonna happen from there, but really dope. And so here it is, man, enough talking. So like I said, you have the little sewer emblem right there of the turtle. Of course, this is by Super 7, and then on the back you have the nice Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, and then you just lift up this sleeve right here, and of course here we have Leonardo with all the accessories. It looks pretty damn dope. I really love this, man, and they really hook it up. You know what, one thing I love about Super 7 Ultimate figures is like they really hook it up with accessories. So not only the paint app and the scope of the figure is really good. I do have one minor gripe about you know, the Super 7 figures, and that's just their legs. I wish it was just a little bit tighter. You know what I'm saying? I know Raphael was a little bit loose and stuff like that, but I'm hoping that they're improving it. Of course, you know what I'm saying, like this is kind of like you know what I'm saying, their ultimate figures are kind of a new toy line for Super 7, and so I'm hoping that they keep on improving it. I think these look absolutely gorgeous. So there you go, man. You got all the accessories. Got this nice window there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. Of course, you get this nice kind of brick style, you know, background onto the box. Really dope. This is a really cool one. And then of course on the back there you do get a nice little bio of Leonardo, and really dope. So there it is, Super 7 and Nickelodeon. So pretty awesome, man. Really dope. I can't get tired of new Ninja Turtles, and like I said, man, I really love this just because it's a new you know, it's something fresh, you know what I'm saying? It's not just another re-release of some like Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they always kind of do, you know, every like 2 or 3 years, whatever. This is definitely a new design, but still maintaining that nice, you know, classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle look. So I definitely love it. So there it is. It's in the box. Let me pull everything out of the box so that way we could take a closer look at this awesome action figure. Straight out of the box, man. There we go. We got Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all the accessories laid out, and of course I brought my dude Raphael from Wave 1 just to kind of do a comparison with, you know what I'm saying, the paint and everything like that. And as you can tell right off the bat that the paint app is way different, you know, with the turtle skin, and then of course with the turtle shell, totally different, man. And even the facial expression of the turtles. Right now, Raphael, this is pretty much how I have him displayed in my D-top shelf, but he's got the aggressive face, and of course this is right here. I'll just show you really quick. This is the aggressive face for Leonardo, so completely different and everything like that. Really cool. I love this, man. I love that you get the option there to display him with the aggressive face or kind of just what he has right now. So really nice. And of course it's just pegs in the paint, everything, the scope, it just looks really good. Lots of details there. It's really good. So I think I like this one just for Leonardo, of course, because Raphael is always the aggressive, the bad boy of the team, so I'm just gonna have him like that. That's how I have him displayed. Raphael, I'm gonna kind of play around and see how I want him to be posed and everything like that. But so pretty much the accessories, if you have Wave 1, the accessories are pretty much the same. You know, you're going to get your alternate head, you're going to get your interchangeable hands, and then of course the extra weapons are going to be the same. And then of course you get the 2 communicators, and then you have this OG, which I love this, man. I love that they add this because it really gives you an option to you know, display your figure with OG weapons from, you know, Playmates style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now one thing I have noticed though is that the sword is a little bit warped, as you can see right here. Now I don't know if that was because of temperature, or is it because, you know, the sword was a little bit longer to fit onto this weapon tray, you know, tree, and so it ended up getting a little bit warped. Even the other side is like that too. Not a big deal. I'm pretty much going to be using the painted version of the weapons, displaying them, but just to give you a heads up, I don't know, like I said, if this is more of a weather thing, or is it, you know, shipping, or is this just because, you know, saying like this is how it's produced, which is, you know, that'll be kind of a bummer right there. But the weapons are pretty much all the same. So you get this OG style weapon tree, and then the weapons are all painted here for you, which is I really love. And this thing really has some nice details, you know what I'm saying? It's not just a piece of plastic holding all the weapons. I mean, you can see, you know, the straps right there holding the, you know, the sticks right there, or the little logs of the tray right there, or the tree. So it's really awesome. So I really dig that right there, that they give you that option. So it's really cool. Again, same thing, man, from wave 1, but just in case if you didn't have wave 1, you know, you do get the turtle communicator, which you do get a version of it closed, and then you have one that's open. And so there it is, lots of details, good paint, you know, no errors or anything like that. There's the back side, so pretty sweet. This looks really awesome. And then of course you do get one version of it closed, which is right there, so it looks really dope. So that is nice. And then of course you do get a slice of pizza, which is really cool right there. So you got the cheese dripping down, there's the crust, it looks really good. And then of course you get extra weapons, so you do get a two ninja stars right there. You know, I have Raphael holding his, so it's doable. And then of course you do get these two kind of like I don't know the names of these, I'm not a ninja, but you know, you get these fancy style daggers right here, and of course, you know, there's another version right there, really cool. Which is interesting about Raphael though, is that he did have a slot for it, which is right here. As you can see, I have it right there on the back. So I love that they have that right there. And then why not, you know what I'm saying? Kind of makes sense. Raphael holds his size in the front, so it kind of makes sense. Why not put something in the back? And so it looks pretty dope. And then of course you do get the interchangeable hands. Of course the ones that he's got right now are the default ones that came straight out of the package. They're the ones that are really meant to hold the you know, his weapons. You probably could use the other ones, but it fit really well. It's not really loose or anything like that, but you do have some slack so you can move it around. So with the interchangeable hands, you do get a set of like these fighting style hands right here, so kind of open hands right there, so really cool. And as you can see, you could actually see the little fingernails, which Raphael you really couldn't see because the fingernails are kind of the same color as this turtle skin color, so it really just blended in really nice. But this one really pops. You do get a set of a pair of fists right here, so that's really cool. And of course you do get another set of holding hands. This one's a little bit more closer, or a little bit tighter, so this one's kind of more meant, I guess, for holding, you know, smaller items like the communicator or ninja star or the slice of pizza. Everything else could pretty much, the default hands could hold all the rest of the weapons. Now Leonardo, man, oh, let me show you the swords here. Let me just go ahead and take them off, so that way you guys can see it. But the swords look really good, so not a problem right there. So there it is, man. Look at that. You got that nice gold right there, and then you got like a kind of like a reddish brown on the handle. Sword looks really clean, looks really dope right there. So and of course here is the other one right there, so really nice. And of course he does have you know, the strap right here, the holster, to hold them in, so they fit really nice, as you can see right here. Bam, look at that. So you can put them all the way down, and that's how it looks right there. I don't know if that's the correct way, or did I just totally F that up? This way. Either way, man, however you want, you could do it. So you have that option, but there it is, man. That's how it looks right there. It looks a little low. I think usually they're a little bit higher, but hey, as long as it's not touching the floor, you know what I'm saying, like that's how much height you have right there. So these figures are 7 inches, so they're a little bit taller, but it looks pretty damn good to me. So it looks really nice, and there's a lot of detail with this harness. As you can see right here, it just has that effect, that kind of a little grittiness, but kind of like that leather effect to it. You do have the emblem there, the big old L, and of course, you know, just all the way around it just looks really good. So really dig it. Now, can you remove this? I haven't really messed around trying to remove it. I don't think you can. I think these are not like really pegged in. I think they're actually like glued or whatnot. So I probably wouldn't try, if you, I mean, unless you don't mind messing up your harness or whatnot, but I probably wouldn't try to remove it. So but it looks really good. Now the one thing I have mentioned is, of course, like if you have wave 1, the leg joints are pretty much the same, and my only issue was this joint right here at the hip. It's a little loose, in my opinion, it's a little bit loose. I would like to be a little bit tighter, or just a different style joint. Everything else is pretty damn tight though. Everything else is damn tight. Like I have to fight to move his shoulders and rotate his arms and everything like that. So it is really tight. His elbow and knee joints are super tight, so it feels like you don't have a joint there, but you actually do. It's just super tight, you know what I'm saying? And of course you do have that ankle joint right there. So it is really good. You do have a hip rotation right here, like a lower hip rotation, which is kind of cool. So since, you know, these turtles don't have a waist rotation, you get that nice lower waist rotation. So really awesome. But like I said, man, it's just that one ball joint. It gets a little loose, and you know, for my standards, it's a little loose. But overall else, it's a pretty damn nice like figure. It's really done nicely. The scope of it, the paint is really done nice, and of course the articulation is really done really super nice. So let me show you. Let me take the swords off here so I don't mess around with them. But of course, you know, with the head, you are on a ball joint there, so definitely you could swivel, and you could definitely look up, you know, down, not really too much, but definitely you could look up, so not too bad. You do have a nice ball joint right here at the shoulders. So it is super freaking tight, man, which I love, man. I love that. You do have a upper bicep swivel right here. You do have a elbow joint right here, and then of course at the hands, it's just more on a peg right there, so you're just gonna have that rotation. So pretty much that's what you're gonna get. Again, there's no waist rotation or no waist joint, but you do have that kind of hip rotation right there, so that's going to be real nice. There's a ball joint up there, which is going to give you some nice rotation. Down at the knee, you do have another rotation, and like I said, you do have that nice joint. It's a little bit different, I would say. It's a little higher joint than usually your regular common kind of figures. And then of course you do have another joint down at the ankle, where you do have a nice tilt joint right there. And then of course, you know, you could kind of move your you know, the feet kind of side to side. So really good. Like that's pretty good for if you're gonna just, you know, have them in some kind of uneven surface and everything like that. But overall, it's a good figure. I love these, man. Like I said, man, it's just it's something different. I really love these figures because, like I said, it's a new take, of course, you know, on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but still keeping that aesthetic of like the original you know, Turtles from Playmates and everything like that, just kind of giving it more of a gritty, kind of a more modern look to it. So it looks pretty damn tight. Like I said, man, the only thing is I just, you know, I'm gonna say it again, and I know you guys are probably tired of it, but I just wish they would update that one hip joint right there, that ball joint. And then of course, you know, with this one, something happened here with the sword, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't display them with these OG weapons. I really use the painted ones, as you can see how that's how I have Raphael. So really cool. But I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to do Michelangelo and of course Donatello. It's going to be really awesome. But I just wanted to show you that this literally just came in. So there it is, man. There is Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Super 7 Ultimate Figures, man. So really dope. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for the support. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, hit that like button, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video.